Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to, which is now technically the second episode, the sequel to Can We Create Money by Only Selling Power Back to the Government, back to the grid, whatever you want to call it. We did a first episode and we did pretty well. It turns out, yes, you can. It's currently raining right now, so we're not really generating as much power as we would normally would. But we have a little factory right now with a couple of solar panels on, and we seem to be generating revenue pretty well. I mean, we made 1,200, 1,900, 3,000 in the previous month. You can kind of see if I kind of check. If I fast forward it, like electricity consumed, you can see it's slowly going up as we kind of produce the electricity. And you can see the income coming from the electricity slowly increasing as well. And then in the heights of the summer months, this goes so much higher than normal. It is absolutely beautiful. Now, we've been kind of letting it tick along, letting it do what it's got to do. We've been making money. It's been pretty damn good, but we want to step it up another notch. We've only really played around with solar panels. What happens when we incorporate a wind turbine? Now, wind turbine is a little bit, I say a little bit, it's very ambitious because to have one of these, it's going to cost us, where is it? Where is the powers? It's going to cost us 1 million to get in. It's a lot of money. It definitely is a lot of money. But with great planning, we can definitely get it done. So guys, if you enjoy this, want to see more fun little experiment videos like this in Software Inc., and please make sure you smash that like button down below. But your boy Elon Musk has returned and we mean business. So what we're going to do then, we're going to plan this out. We're going to first add in the, I believe it's four remaining kind of solar panels in the building that we've currently got. The reason we got a space in the middle is because we have these little, sprinklers. I had to kind of think then for a second what they were. Just in case a fire does break out, because if a fire breaks out and it all gets destroyed, I don't have the money to repair them all. I know. So what we're going to do then, we're going to put my dude back to working long hours. There we go, so we can get lots of work done. We're going to start accepting more contract work because, and again, the whole point in this challenge was to make money without actually creating a single product for ourselves. And just solely make money from contract work and, of course, power. We have our maintenance dude right now who comes in and makes sure everything is working, so it really, really reduces the risks of actually having a fire break out. And does my dude arrive today? Yes. So contract work. Let's try and get some basic stuff done. So there's 2 logistics applications here we can get rocking and a rolling. So I'll accept those. And we're going to try and push it a little bit as well, because obviously I don't want to kind of slowly creep up and make the money and all that kind of jazz. I really want to make some dents into hopefully affording a wind turbine. So get both of them done. They're all done. We've made money. And then with that, we're going to get straight away set up our next contract work for the next day. Do I risk it and go for a big one? I don't know. I'll accept some design stuff here. We can at least get the iteration done and straight into development for the next month. So while that happens, we're going to also try and accept a little bit more contract work. And what else can I go for? Right, definitely can't go for that one. I think I might, after these 2, push it to getting like a really, really out there one that's going to generate me quite a bit of cash. So develop you. Backtune sausage. What a name for an embedded system. What a name, boys. What a name. So promote, finish. Promote, finish. Glorious. So I'm going to wait for the next month right now before we accept our next contract work so I can really take advantage of that next month. So before we do, right, we are currently making good cash, and that's all down to the contract work. But most importantly, look at our bills. Look at how much we've got in income just from selling solar back to the grid. 6 grand. We're going to take that up to a whole new level. So we should now be able then to place in 1. Oh no, it's not 4. It's going to be 6. So if I do a row of 3 there, I need another 90 grand to do another row of 3, and then the real grind to 1 million then actually begins. So contract work then, logistics application, I could try and attempt to do this for 67 grand. It's gonna, it says I've got 3 months to do it. Let's see if my lone dude, your boy Elon Musk, has got what it takes to do it all on his own. So we should blitz through the iteration. This shouldn't be the issue, the problem that we have. This is the problem or issue that we have, making sure that he can get this done in as quick as he can. And I think the way it's going so far, with 3 months left, and this is where he's got to, that ain't too bad, considering he's now going to start to slow down with his energy levels. So apparently I'm heading to bankruptcy, but the game needs to remember. I'm not going bankrupt. I got free cash coming in with solar panels. Right, we're going to blitz through this. There's 2 months remaining. The artwork is almost done, so we can focus on just solely coding. Which, again, it hasn't got to all be 100%. But he's now really getting sluggish, and he is really starting to slow down. So this next month now, we've got still 1 month left. We've got another month after this that we can kind of tear through. Now, I don't know if this is the better way to do it, because I'm spending so many months doing this, but we're over the threshold. We can get the bugs finished, done. So with that done, I'm going to try and accept another basic contract work, if there's any available. Yes, there's literally one. The downside of doing too many contract works and being good at them is eventually they start giving you really, really good ones, which is obviously what you really want, but you don't have the team for it. You really don't have the team for it. Right, get this done, promote, and finish, boom. So while we accept a couple more contract works, embedded system, no, game assets, we'll accept you. Embedded system, can't do that one. See, I mean, I can't, there's not many I can actually do right now. This embedded system, I'll go for this one. It's a 2-month job, but I wonder if we can actually kind of blitz through that. So develop. Come on, come on, come on. What will get done first? Probably this, right? Bam, bam, bam. And we'll try and save. So this has got like 2 months remaining anyway. But I've got enough right now to then finally buy those last 3 solar panels on this side. There we go. So previous month, okay, it's dipped down a little bit because we've just gone through the winter months. So you kind of, it's a bit difficult there. You can't really do much about it. So we'll see what the next summer months bring with all these additional solar panels. So we're going to promote this very soon. It's got to be done on the next month. There's no doubt about it, which we should do. There shouldn't be any issues. We should blitz through this. He'll go home. Next day happens. In he comes in just a moment. Wabam. And then we should get through all this because he's nice and energized. Bam, bam, bam. We're back to making good cash again. So now is a bit of a difficult one. I'm going to try and accept what I can for contract work, but in reality, right, we just need money coming in. Now, I really do want to wait to the summer months to see where our base level was going to be for the solar panel stuff. We made 4 grand on the previous month. We've seen highs of 6 grand. So it would really be interesting to see where we can kind of bottom out at. That would be really, really good. But yeah, we've got to grind all the way now up to 1 million to get our very own wind turbine. Or I could keep grinding this system out. Now, another thing I could do is I could get a loan. If I got a loan for 1 million to pay for the wind turbine, and if I spread it out as far as I can with payments, in total, it was going to cost me 3.1 million, which is a little bit excessive, but my monthly repayments are going to be 51 grand, and a wind turbine can give us up to a maximum, right, of 20 grand a month. Again, it's not worth it. I'm also have to going to buy some land as well. So it's a bit of a tough one to where we kind of go with this. I could maybe play around with the stocks and shares market, try and get some money coming in this way with some investments, like bonds. I can accrue interest on money that we have in. Stocks, Again, I can invest in some stocks as well. It's a tough one. I don't really know what to do at the moment with this. But again, we've just got to see what the highs bring us when it comes to this solar panel selling back to the grid. So we might have a couple of really good... Oh, we got 3 here. 3 really good contract works we can get done, which will provide us with quite a big jump in cash. So if I wait for my dude to come in right now, he should blitz through these iterations. So develop, develop, develop. And we might get these finished on the next month, but that's okay. He's doing 12-hour days at the moment. That's what he's working right now, 12-hour days. So these all got to be released and done for this month, which again we should do fairly easy. So in he comes, and we're gonna promote and finish, promote and finish, promote and finish, and play. So big cash coming in. We're now officially 10% of the way there. So, you know, it's not too far off. It's not unrealistic. It's just borderline a pain to get done. Right, grab these 2. Let's accept these 2. So we do 2 instead of 3 this time. And see how far we can get with this. Bam, bam. And my dude is not really going to have the energy, but at least we're pushing in the right direction. So May, this month will be the interesting month, because this should be the start of the turn of the increase of how much money we start to generate from selling back to the grid. So promote, finish, and promote, finish, all good. So pause for a second. Oh, okay, so I think April was the turning month. We went from 6 grand to 7.3. Right, interesting. Very interesting. We'll go for 1 logistics application. We'll get this done so we can then jump back onto multiple contract works in a day. So, come on, come on. Can you get this done as quick as possible? No, he's gone home. Damn it. I really thought we could get this done. So, logistics application, game assets, grab both of these. It might be worth as well checking out what computer my dude's got at this point, because we might have unlocked another one and not realized. Alright, bam, bam, promote, finish. We're now working with these. I wonder if we can get these both done at the same time. Nope, I don't think it's going to be possible. So my dude is going to go home. There we go. Wait for him to come back in. Alright, that's done. That's done. Bam. And I'll accept 1 more just to hopefully get back on track with actually doing it in the start of the day in the morning as opposed to kind of bleed him overnight. Alright, bam, bam, done. We're now officially 20% of the way there, which is not too bad. Now, the downside right now is we've had some really, really terrible weather. It went up to 7.6k, then dropped down in the previous month, and it will be the same this month because the weather's not too good. That's the only downside to solar. So, wind's a little bit more consistent than solar. He's hoping. He really is hoping right now. But we're going to see how it goes. We're ultimately going to see how it goes. You can see the hours as well. If I do it, take all this off. Electricity produced and consumed. So you can see here, throughout the hours of the day, what we produce, then nighttime hits, and then we kind of consume more than we're producing, and then the morning hits. But this moment here, it's been raining the whole time, so it would have been like a lot higher, but it's been lower because of the rain. It's all overcast and stuff like that. Now, my dude can actually have some training right now, which is interesting. So let's train him up on the network, because I do see a lot of stuff that we do that revolves around network that normally I can't get done as quick as enough. So he won't be here this month, so it will skip to next month once my maintenance person goes home. How long did my maintenance stay for? There we go. So that month then was just purely based on solar panels, and it was 7.8k. Not bad. Actually, not bad. Now, my dude's going to be coming in a few hours. I think I need to give him some additional stuff. So I'm going to give him a we're going to furnish a coffee machine. Because I feel like he'll need a coffee break. He would also need a toilet too. So we're going to give him a little bit of needs right now just to kind of sort him out. So if I add... Oh no, I'm going to build an additional room. Let's construct right now an additional room. So I then need to inside build it like that. Oh no, let me do again. Let me merge these two rooms. I'm trying to reduce it so I'm going to pay much like property tax and all that kind of stuff, and it doesn't cost me more to kind of warm the places. Oh, I just realized I can't get into it. Well, that's hilarious. Let me put the walls up. Right, so first things first. Let me move this. Move you to there. Can I move the rad to there? Can I move you to here? And then I can put a door there. So what I was going to do, if I drop this all back down again, get rid of the doors as well. In terms of furnishing right now, if I go to what would be considered the canteen, if I put a table here and a very, very basic coffee machine there, and then here I put in a toilet, there we go. That should work out fairly well. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, he says. So with that, I mean, I don't think that can set on fire, but you never know. But with that said, contract work, logistics application, embedded system. Let's go for this logistics application here. Any more I can accept? That's kind of going to be easy to get done. Another embedded system. Let's go. So my dude can now get coffee. He can now get coffee. He can do his thing, which is pretty sweet. Develop, develop. So when he gets a little bit tired, have a little sip of the coffee, mate. But coffee does cost me money every month to kind of restock and maintain. So that's the only downside to it. Oh, that's been done. Is he going to grab a coffee? I don't think he even wants a coffee right now. He'd be foolish. He'd be damn foolish. Right, another embedded system, accept. We should really get it sorted by pay, because that's easier to find what we need to find, isn't it? I'll accept that contract work as well. I'm not saying I'm going to get it done, but I'm going to up the iterations at some point. Alright, develop you, promote, finish. I don't think I'll be able to get both of these done in time, to be honest with you. Develop. Right, up the importance on this one. So that one's got to be done this month, so I'm actually kind of stressing right now. Oh, he actually, did he go for a coffee or a pee break there? I wasn't watching. Right, finish. And now this. This we're just going to have to run. Right, make him stay 2 hours longer. As far as we can to try and get out as much as we can. And then my dude needs training. Oh, snap. I forgot to do it. Right. Yikes. That wasn't very good, was it? Right. Educate. The design so to get them iterations done a little bit quicker. We'll get a very standardized contract work done for this month because he's going to go for education on the following month. So we want to get this done as quick as possible. There we go. Should blitz through this, no issues. And I think we're then going to start the grind in just a minute. So promote, finish, done. So previous months then, doing not too bad. We are going into the winter months right now for the utilities. It does cost us... does it fall on the bills to restock the machine, or do we only restock it? Oh, it restocks when we've dropped down to 30, isn't it? Yeah, we dropped, like, we've used 30 kind of servings, basically. Okay, right, let's get this next month out of the way. And the month after that, we'll kind of fast forward through it as well, because he'll be doing his education. So, goes home. We wait for our maintenance to be kind of sorted. I could also call in the cleaner and get things all nice and spick and span, but there's really no need. There's really no need right now. So Paji doesn't moan about like the conditions he has to work in, my dude. So that previous month, we made nothing, just solely sold solar power. That's a tongue twister right there. And made 4,000. So in a whole year, you can make 48 grand. If that is the average, some months would be higher, some months might even be lower. So you can make, I'm going to say we're making on average about 50 grand a year just from solar panels. Now, it's going to take me a long time. It's going to be like 10 years, and I've got 500,000. It's going to take me a long time to get wind turbines. So this is where the real grind potentially now begins. So what we'll do, we'll first do an investment. So if I do some bonds, invest in bonds, and if I invest 200,000, so if I deposit 200,000 in some bonds right now, you can see that it will get released in February 1989, which is 2 years from today. So we're going to grind it out. We'll get to the 2 years from now. We'll see what money we have. And then we can hopefully withdraw this with some interest. That's what we're hoping. Amazing. Yes, I know. My bonds, I've only incurred 7 grand in interest, but that's not the point. The point was, you know, he's given me like 341 recently, the past couple of months. The point was to kind of, you know, make sure that we're always consistently making money. So even without withdrawing that 200 grand, I've got the money. But the problem is, even if I did buy it, I technically can't fit it anywhere because I don't have enough land. Now, when my dude goes and gets educated, which I think will be a great idea, sir, we will get him educated with a bit of System 2D, some audio design. No, we'll go 2D there on that one because, you know, we need to work a little bit harder than normal. So if I go to buy some plots of land, I'm a little bit restricted, and they do actually cost a little bit of money than I was expecting. So if I buy this little bit at the back, gives me a bit of room just there. Now I really want to buy one of these big chunky pieces, because if I was to place down a wind turbine, you can kind of see the size that you need. So I can't have anything within the boundaries of the red. So I need some more space. I need more space. Now, I'm going to have to buy this plot here. And ideally, I want to buy that plot there. So what's looking the best? I reckon we'll go with this one. So I'm just going to buy it outright. It doesn't really matter. Now, again, I can't afford to get the wind turbine at this point, but there's definitely a lot of space now available. So we're back down to 63, sorry. So wait for my dude to get educated. You know, I've still got a... Oh, no, it's been over a year, right? On the stocks and things. Am I just dumb? Yeah. Oh, actually, we're coming close to having this being released. Right, okay. So how much are we making on the solar panels right now? So it goes from 7.5 down to 6.1. Fluctuates depending on how good that month is in sunlight. But not bad. You can't argue, really. You can't argue. So my dude's still being educated. We educated him twice, so he's going to be away for 2 months straight. But am I able to withdraw this right now? What happens now? So, can I withdraw? Bam! I withdraw the money. I got nearly $1 million in the bank. So if I do some more contract work, then let's go for something quite simple. This logistics application here, which should give me everything that I need. So once my dude gets in, we generate, we'll get this product all completed. There we go. Promote, finished. I've got 1 million. So I'll wait for the next month then to get the rest of my income coming in. So I don't want to go bankrupt too quick, boys, but we are now about to buy our very first wind turbine. How exciting is this? How exciting is this now going to be? So build wind turbine time. So it can literally go here. Smack, bang. Oh, there's some wind turbines in the distance. Can we eventually buy those lands and can we claim those? I wonder what happens if I was to buy these. Oh, okay. So there's added valuation on those land pieces there, which include wind turbines. So yeah, I get it. Yeah, I think you get to buy them at a discount though. So this is not always going to be producing electricity. That's something else you kind of got to realize. But if I mean, look, it's already shooting up. Considering if I now fast forward, right, look at that. These spikes are a lot higher than these spikes because now we have a wind turbine thrown in. And as the day becomes a lot brighter and the solar panels start to kick in as well, definitely. Oh, look at the income already. And this should be a lot more consistent. So these lows, when we hit the midnight, if the winds still are blowing, we should be making a monies. That's what we should be doing right now. So that hasn't been a full month of me having a wind turbine. That hasn't been a full month of me having a wind turbine right now. And we walk away with, I mean, yeah, it's very negative, but 10 grand in electricity coming back in. Some months will be more windy than others. We completely understand and know this. So let's go ahead and create a ridiculously high paying job. That's really high. I'm going to accept it. There's no one to look at level 1 network design. Do you want to continue? Network design. I mean, this is going to be pushing it, isn't it? Maybe not. Okay, I can definitely do this one, right? Yes, that one's a better one. So we'll fast forward now. Let's put these walls back down, boys, so we can see. We'll get this iteration done, and in the background, the wind turbines will be doing their thing. So it looks like we're going to spend the whole of this month right now pretty much sorting out the iteration, which is not a problem. And now the artwork getting blitzed through right now. Let's go. So we've got 8 months then to try and get this done. If I can get this done in 8 months, that's going to be a huge payout. Definitely is going to be a huge payout. Now, 10 grand to 9 grand, I'm starting to think that wind turbines are not as doing a great job as I thought it was going to be. Up to potentially 20 grand, it could make me lies. Absolute lies right now. But still though, we'll take it. We'll take the monies. So we'll try and blitz through this and at least buy a second one. We've got to at least buy a second one, right? Now I don't know if we made 10 grand there. If the winter months would be technically better for the wind turbine, times when it rains and there's like thunderstorms because there'll be a lot more wind floating around. I don't know. I don't know whether it's kind of weaker in the summer months and then it kind of picks up in the winter. It's an interesting one. I don't truly know, but the great thing is we never dip down. So we're always producing more than we're always using. That's the big thing. That's the big thing we kind of take away from this right now. We're never ever using more electricity than we're producing. So considering my dude right now, 80%. 5 months remaining. That ain't bad. I mean, yeah, it does start to slow down dramatically right now at this point. Can you get to 90%? Oh, I think it will be done next month, guys. I think this will be done next month, and then we can get a really, 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 really big payday out of it in the end. Right, he's back in. Can he blitz for this last 10% in this month alone? Yes, Seniac, because my dude's a freaking genius right now. Right, 99 coming in. 100. Let's go. Promote. So we'll spend this next month getting rid of some of the bugs, just so I can really maximize that payment. And I don't get hit with a penalty. So we'll let him come in. We'll let him do what he's got to do. That one wind turbine almost produces as much as all them solar panels. Right, finish. We've got the... Look at that. 755,000. With inadequate quality, though. But who really cares? So, an embedded system here. If I do this one, this is what's then going to be needed to get me another 1 million. So, if I fast forward through this as quick as I can. 2 wind turbines. And then we're going to go and set the team up where he only works like 1 hour a month. And then just see what happens. does actually then just see what happens. So that was quite a stormy month, wasn't it? So, okay, I suppose that's the other downside, though, isn't it? When it's windy and stuff like that, yeah, it might produce a little bit more wind or whatever. Well, you know, it doesn't really matter. But the big thing is no solar panels. So that's kind of a shame, isn't it? That really is. Right, it's producing 13.6 kilowatts. Producing a little bit of wattage right there. So we'll try and get back to these good summer months. Is what we need. He needs to be educated as well. I won't do it while we're doing this, because... You know. 70%. Let's go. Can't believe how much we kind of made of these big ones. So glad I started kind of... I took the risk to do the big ones and sticking around doing them little tiny small jobs. Your boy Elon Musk right now is super brainy. He is super brainy. How old is he these days? 29. Oh my goodness me. Right, can I replace his computer? 95, 90. I've currently got this ink free on the go. Is it 1990 when the next one like I can utilize? Oh, it's now 1990. So environment. I'm just kind of going between the differences right now. The Fatintosh has an environmental boost. It already has a power boost anyway. We'll go for the Fatintosh because it has a more of an environmental boost. So replace it with that. Right, oh, promote. There we go. Doesn't really matter about the bugs. I'm going to release it. I've got 1 million. So, before the day is out, let me buy a second one. Which is going to be placed just here. So, double wind turbine. So, the next month will be a full month of wind turbining. I know, hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So this day so far, this month so far, we've already kind of produced by 7 a.m. Nearly $500 in income from power. Now we'll educate my dude one more time. Get him to the system so it's a little bit more speedy on that front. So we're not going to make anything this month. And we won't make anything next month because obviously dude's being educated. Wind turbines are spinning around. We need a good month of wind and a good month of solar. And they're still spinning, which is looking quite promising. Oh, my dude's here. Oh, hey. How you doing? I didn't realize he was here the whole time. That's hilarious. So, do I go for a third at this point? Or do we now just set up and see how it goes by letting my dude work 1 hour a day? It's a tough one. 14,000 in income from the from it's not even solar no more, from energy. From energy back to the grid. 14 grand a month. Obviously, you have to make sure that you're producing a lot. So, what I'm going to do right now then is grind this out. So, if I go to my teams, and I will reduce my dude to now only working 1 hour a day. Apparently, we're still heading for bankruptcy. Right, so he only works an hour a day. He goes home. And then we have to wait for our maintenance dude to go home. And so this day, obviously a little bit lower because of the weather. But if I bring up now my managed staff, and if I just put this to the side, if I kind of fire my maintenance, right, dismiss. Now, obviously, we're going to need maintenance. So every couple of months, I call in a maintenance person. So this way we can just grind for the cash. Comes in for an hour, goes home. Well, I'll call in a maintenance today. Fix some stuff. There we go. Go home. And then blitz through it. So we're now making, look at this, 16 grand on that 1 month there. And I've got no staff bills right now, so I can just literally grind at the money and just call in when I need. And it only cost me 600 rather than 1,500. So call in a maintenance for this month. Obviously, it's a little bit more risky because a fire could kick off at any time. But in a minute, how much did I make that month? Yeah, boy. Let's go. Let's go. But in just a moment, I'm going to have 200 grand in the bank. 200 grand in the bank. I'm going to call in maintenance again. And if I then drop all my money into investments and I start accruing interest on top of my money, it actually works. You can create a company, revenue, money, without making a single product. Like in terms of net worth right now, where's Tesla? Here. Look at this. Look at this right now, boys. We are worth $500,000. $500,000. And we have... This company here has made one product, and we are still better than them. And they've got 24 fans. It is hilarious. It is definitely hilarious. Does our net worth go up slightly? It does. Okay, we've dropped down a little bit. They've got more than 24 fans at this point. But yeah, very interesting. I think I'm just going to hire my maintenance because I obviously don't want to lose out too much of all this stuff breaking down on me and catching fire, because that's how they get you. That is how they get you right now. But the weather is strong. It's very, very hot. We're making good cash right now, and we're a quarter of the way there from being able to afford our third wind turbine. It's took us 11 years in the game to get to this point, and I can extend it so much further by building more solar panels and getting more wind turbines. But I truly have created a company solely based on energy. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to come back with a third episode, but if I did, what if I tried to create $1 billion company just on power? Ha! You are hilarious, Seniac. Shut the front door. Shut the front door. And on that note, we're going to end it here. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, smash that like button down below. But until next time, I see you all soon. So...